Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gamecocks offense comes on the field to open this game. Now, they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. Here he goes. They bring him down at the... That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The completion makes it 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Vols will crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Going for a big play downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. See what the call is on first and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Volunteers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Here's the second down play.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Vols. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the
looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a...
What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Pulls it in. It's Brazzell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, South Carolina. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Receiver makes the grab, and a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Throwing off play action. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. At the 17, strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they're looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass. It's Rayner. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring him down. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Rainer. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Volunteers will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. This time, a completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their...
And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Stays on his feet. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Rayner. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 7, it's now second and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the running back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this
looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Gives it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. It's a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
The returner brings it out to the 41, and the South Carolina offense will take over.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there, a dangerous throw. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He's up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So the lead remains 19 off that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Gibson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
South Carolina.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, South Carolina. They continue to roll up the score.
South Carolina.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
47, Tennessee.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. The Vols will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. First and 10.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.